Coming up on this edition of Access Virginia Beach, helping the homeless. Teams of volunteers canvass the oceanfront looking for the region's most medically vulnerable. And remembering a hero. A memorial is dedicated to a fallen detective. Plus, it's never too soon. A new early literacy center teaches kids the fundamentals of reading at a young age. That and more are coming up as we access Virginia Beach. Hello and welcome to VBTV's Access Virginia Beach, a program that informs you of news and events from around our city and schools. I'm Veronica Coleman. Thanks for joining us. A recent count found more than 400 homeless people in Virginia Beach, but the city is working hard to end homelessness. In fact, they've joined forces with a national campaign to find homes for the country's most vulnerable homeless individuals by July of 2014.
All we need for them to do is fill out as much as they're willing to fill out.
Final instructions, breakfast, and of course coffee were the necessities of the morning as volunteers gathered for the 1,000 Homes for 1,000 Virginians campaign.
Hello. Good morning.
Lit by the moonlight, groups canvassed the oceanfront area, surveying the homeless.
What about frostbite or hypothermia?
The purpose of the count was to identify the region's most medically vulnerable and to help ensure they have priority as housing units become available.
We're going to create a registry as part of a statewide and a nationwide campaign to identify people on the street and then prioritize them for housing so that their health can be preserved and hopefully that we can prevent people from dying on the streets.
By the light of day, volunteers found even more homeless, like David.
And you have a permanent physical disability that limits your mobility.
Yeah.
He has been living on the streets on and off for the past 5 years and has a laundry list of medical problems.
So every time I get a job, I end up losing a job because I can't perform the work. I have a hard time sitting too long and stand up too long and just keep having problems.
Getting a roof over his head would change David's life, and for volunteer Pat Barner, she hopes that this survey will put him on the short list for housing.
I think we've made a difference in the fact that we've given them resources and try to give a little bit of hope. We've got information on them if something comes up.
Teams of volunteers spent 2 days collecting personal and medical info at the oceanfront, putting names and faces to those living on the streets. 119 people were interviewed during the count, and 41 of them were considered vulnerable. That equates to 34%. And the regional effort to end homelessness continued as Virginia Beach, Norfolk, and Chesapeake worked together for the first time to organize Project Homeless Connect.
Thanks to all the service providers, vendors, donors, and volunteers who have come out to help make Hampton Roads a better place to live for those who struggle with homelessness.
Norfolk Scope hosted the event where hundreds of volunteers gave the area's homeless a variety of services like counseling, medical, and even haircuts. Typically, the event is held separately in each city, but this year they worked together to gain bigger results.
Well, we wanted to actually have more services available and not stretch the agencies and have them come to two places. So by bringing them all to Norfolk, there's more room. Norfolk had a bigger event.
And because there was more space, individuals even had a chance to spend some time in the dreaded dentist chair. For folks like Charlie, who has been homeless for the past 4 months, this event is another step to his road out of homelessness.
I think it's great. I think it's real great because by being homeless, we need all the support we can receive.
More than 100 patients received dental work, over 250 received eye exams, and almost everyone left with information on jobs, housing, and nutrition. It's been more than 3 years since Detective Michael Phillips was killed in an undercover drug operation in Virginia Beach. The community helped pay tribute to his life by dedicating a memorial at Green Run Square Shopping Center, where he was gunned down on August 7, 2008.
Our hope is that those who were there the night Mike was killed will see the beauty and inspiration that this memorial garden symbolizes.
Last month, USA Discounter scheduled the parking lot to be repaved. Because of the makeshift memorial set up by others for Phillips, the company contacted the police department stating they did not want to disturb the memorial.
The outpour of the community almost the day after it happened has never stopped. And so we felt that when we started to redo the parking lot that we didn't want to destroy this and it just grew to what you see today.
The space where Phillips was killed has now been converted into an island where a tree that blooms with blue flowers in honor of Phillips has been planted. The department and community are grateful for the efforts involved for this fallen hero.
The night that this occurred, what we saw here that night, the tragedy, the horror, was just awful, and it's always weighed heavy on everybody's mind that was here and that was involved. And to now see that replaced with this beautiful memorial behind us, it's just a great feeling. Happy birthday to you.
Those in attendance made the memorial celebration even more special by singing Happy Birthday to Phillips' 11-year-old son, Bristol. Last year, the Minority Business Council hosted a workshop entitled Connecting and Growing Your Business, an event designed to inform small businesses leaders with tips on doing business with the city. Part 2 of that workshop was recently held at the Advanced Technology Center, drawing many minority-owned businesses to the expo.
It's an opportunity to provide training to the small businesses regarding procurement opportunities that are not only available in the state, but as well and specifically in the city of Virginia Beach.
Attendees gained insight into improving business opportunities with the city.
What we have found is that our small businesses that take advantage of specialized training such as this and matchmaking opportunities where procurement officials are present and they talk about specific opportunities that those businesses should be looking at.
Discussion topics focus on getting businesses registered with the city.
Certification, as well as, again, how to do business with the city and the importance of when you submit your proposals, what needs to be in it, to make sure that you have responsive bids, that you know what a non-responsive bid is, so that you are just as competitive as prime contractors are.
Members of the Minority Business Council and city staff from finance and purchasing went on hand to assist with the expo. If you couldn't make it and would like to find out more about starting a business in Virginia Beach, simply log on to the website or call the number listed on your screen. Reading is a critical life skill, and research shows that it's never too early to prepare children for success as readers. And now learning the fundamentals of reading is even easier at the Central Library. Looks like another day of fun at the library, but there's a bigger task at hand. It's fun with a purpose.
Horsey!
Yes, that's it.
These kids are learning thanks to a new early literacy center, a curriculum-based area designed for kids and parents to bond over books.
It's also a way to help instill the 6 pre-reading skills that children need in order to be able to learn to read by the time they go to 1st grade. And we do it with various activities. The activities are singing, talking, reading, writing, and playing.
And with 6 different pods full of interactive elements, the new center is full of play. It encourages children to explore and talk.
I hope that they leave with a good feeling around books and reading. That's really what it is to support, because we want to make sure that by the time children go to 1st grade or go to kindergarten, that they have the skills so that they can succeed in life and in school.
The Central Library is the first library in the city to have the Early Literacy Center, but each year they plan to add one to the mix. Funding for the centers is made possible thanks to donations from the Friends of the Virginia Beach Public Library. Coming up next on this edition of Access Virginia Beach, don't let your heart and your wallet get taken. We'll warn you of online dating scams. Plus, we'll give you a sneak peek of the new Williams Farm Recreation Center. We'll have that and more when we return.
What'll it be, kids?
I want to munch on a massive mystery.
No, an ooey, gooey, chewy comedy. Please.
Can we get an appetizer of short story sticks?
Why not share a large pizza book with everything?
Sounds great!
This summer, kids, teens, and adults can read your favorite flavor of books, play games, win prizes, and more, all at your local public library.
Reading is so delicious.
I'll have what they're having. Are back.
Virginia Beach Schools Parent Connection is your one-stop resource for information and events which support families and promote student success. Parents, looking for some techniques to help build your child's self-esteem? Plan to attend the Nurturing Parenting class on building self-worth for parents of children ages 6 through 11 being held at CHKD in Norfolk on May 15th from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. The class is free. Please call 668-7500 to register. Would you like to learn more about some of the best and free services and applications available online? Come to this final hands-on session of the Parent Connection Technology Academy on May 16th from 7 to 9 p.m. at the Advanced Technology Center. Participants will learn how to create family movies with photos and music using Windows Live Movie Maker, learn to Skype and use a webcam, and get some free online storage. The session is free, but registration is required by calling 263-1936. Parents, spend some quality family time at the Kempsville Library on May 21st for an evening of positive reading with Therapy Dogs from 5:45 to 6:45 p.m. Bring your favorite books or choose one from the shelves to practice reading skills while sharing a story with a furry friend. This event is open to students in kindergarten through 5th grade. Registration is required by calling 385-2627. To learn more about these activities or to see a complete calendar of May events, visit the Parent Connection page of vbschools.com.
Welcome back to Access Virginia Beach. I'm Veronica Coleman. Finding Mr. Right is not always easy. Sometimes all you end up with is, well, Mr. Wrong. During your search for love, the Commonwealth Attorney's Office wants to make sure your wallet doesn't get taken along with your heart. Here's this month's Consumer Affairs tip.
Hello, I'm Macy Pridgeon, Public Information Officer for the Virginia Beach Commonwealth Attorney's Office, warning consumers about online dating scams. Online dating can be a convenient way to meet people, but criminals are using the web to take advantage of those searching for romance. With over thousands of online dating sites available, it's important for consumers to use caution when committing their hearts and their money. Here's how the online dating scam works. You're contacted by someone who appears to be interested in you. He or she may claim to live in another city or country, but after chatting, you form a connection. The scammer then claims that he or she needs you to send them money, either to come visit you or because of a personal crisis. The scammer may even continue to make requests for money, though they have no intention of ever visiting you. Beware of an online companion who tries to get you to communicate outside of the dating site. Look for discrepancies in things they have told you. Avoid a relationship with someone who claims to live overseas or be traveling outside of the country. Be wary of people who plan to visit but do not follow through because of a hardship. Never send money or checks to people you meet on dating sites, and don't share your bank account information with anyone. The Better Business Bureau offers the following tips when using an online dating site to find love. Do your research. Check out the online dating company's reputation with the Better Business Bureau by visiting www.bbb.org. Avoid putting too much personal information on your dating profile. Do not share your home address, telephone number, or bank account information. Read the company's contract thoroughly. Ensure you understand the company's payment plans, length of contract, and cancellation policies. If you believe you have been the victim of an online dating scam, file a complaint with the Internet Crime Complaint Center by visiting the website on your screen.
This message was brought to you by the Office of the Commonwealth's Attorney, keeping citizens informed because forewarned is forearmed.
Virginia Beach offers 6 recreation centers located strategically around the city, each featuring a pool, weight room, and much more. And now a 7th facility is almost ready to join the list, the Williams Farm Recreation Center. The project has been in the making since 2004, and today it's close to completion. Walls are going up and pipes are being welded. Construction is in the full swing at the new Williams Farm Recreation Center.
When you walk through the front doors of this facility, you can pretty much see all the program areas from just about anywhere.
And educators and community members got a chance to check it all out and offer programming advice during a recent tour of the facility.
About 10 feet on the perimeter is the track.
Construction on the new rec center is about 70% complete. Once finished, it will boast a variety of amenities like this spacious weight room.
The weight room is probably the largest weight room we have in our Parks and Recreation system. And that's on the second floor. Also on the second floor, we've introduced a track. Where I want to take you now, though, first is to the pool, where Eric's going to show you the most interesting pool that Virginia Beach Parks and Recreation has ever made.
But the pool is probably one of the most exciting features. It has a water park type theme.
We've got a 156-foot slide that will loop outside of the building and come back into the facility and dump the kids into a pond of water that's really relatively small for 156 feet. We do have lap lanes, so we will be able to entertain some swimming classes here and some swimming practice.
The building will also be home to 3 preschool classrooms, an activity room for teens, a double gymnasium, multipurpose room, fitness room, and even a skate park.
The skate park will be a concrete park, and it'll be directly across from the recreation center. Another outdoor amenity is the outdoor basketball court, which is attached to the recreation center.
The Williams Farm Community Recreation Center is located at 5252 Learning Circle off Newtown Road between Diamond Springs and Newtown Elementary Schools. Officials hope to open the facility by September of 2012. A rec center membership card will get you into all the centers for a low monthly charge. Log on to vbgov.com/parks for more information. Each month, Christopher Farms Elementary School hosts a program to support the many students who have parents on deployment in our military.
You all have a family member who is deployed right now, is that right? Yes.
Anchors Away is the name of the program, which recognizes April as the month of the military child.
What they do every month is they have military come in and they work with the children whose parents are out to sea or in Afghanistan away on military.
My dad says Mom's gone because she's in the Navy.
Staff from Fleet and Family Services visited the Colt campus, performing a parody designed to enlighten the spirits of children who have a family member deployed.
It's important to recognize the children so they realize that they're not alone. They're not the only ones by themselves who have a parent gone or even a aunt, uncle, brother, sister. It gets them all together, and then they finally realize that, you know, they're a team and they come together as a family.
Being deployed from a family is tough, both for the parent and these 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders.
You know, I was never faced with that situation. I never had a parent leave like that, but I can imagine how it would be a daunting ordeal for a young child.
Oh, shucks. No problem. Just remember, you can always talk to your parents, your teacher, coach, or someone special about your feelings.
The skit offered helpful hints on dealing with a loved one's departure. Afterwards, they spoke with the students about the emotions they were feeling.
He was always there to tuck me in bed and read me stories.
And like in most fairy tales, these deployments do have a happy ending.
The puppets talk about their mom and their dad going away, and they're always going to come back and see you.
Christopher Farms is just one of the many schools in the division with a lot of military families. Green Run Elementary students took time out of their busy schedules to learn about monetary values and financial sense.
Auntie's secret kept repeating in my head. Saving is a great habit.
For these 1st graders, the day's opening session began with a lesson from Sammy the Rabbit.
It's a book all about savings. Doesn't matter how old the children are, they all are interested in learning about money and what to do with it.
Staffs from the school division's credit union are partners in education with Green Run and enjoy the yearly visit to the school.
Well, we've been doing Financial Fitness Week with Green Run Elementary School for 6 years now. We come back every year and tweak a little bit of the programs to what the teachers are looking for, because we're really making sure this is a niche and it helps the teachers teaching economic concepts.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's pay attention to the pennies.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Learning to count and identify coins keep these tiny little hands busy.
We divided them into groups and we did some coin identification. At this age, one of the SOL requirements is coin identification, being able to count the coins, understanding the value.
The financial fitness program is funded by a grant from the Education Foundation. It provided a book to younger students to help them learn about the value of money.
What we really hope this is going to promote is they're going to take this home to their families. Hopefully the families will be reading these books together and they'll start talking about money habits and what their family's values are when it comes to money.
Each year, the Financial Fitness Grant offers students at Green Run an opportunity to learn about the value of money and how they can arrive at a savings plan. And with that, we've come to the end of our show. But if you've missed something or would like to see it again, you can view this program online. Log on to vbgov.com/media. Then under the All Categories button, find and click on Access Virginia Beach. For everyone here at VBTV, I'm Veronica Coleman. Thanks for watching.
Any questions?
What kind of service plan does this come with?
Unlimited.
Can I keep my same phone number? Does it have a camera? What's the warranty? Can I put my party shuffle on this?
Any questions?
No.
For the 10 questions everyone should know, go to ahrq.gov.